Hey yo, intro check, let's go!
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back.
Yeah, man, how you doing? You good? I know you like that. I know you like that. How long you been back, man? I see the girls in the club, they getting wild for me. And all the pretty chicks all wanna smile at me. These rap cats, man, they all got this style for me. And if I ever see them, man, they probably bow to me. And when this beat drop, I know they gon' lean. World debut.
Hey, what's up? If you like this video, you know what to do. Go ahead and slash that like button. And also, please, if you like what I do and the content I produce and you want to get down with the family, you know what to do. Annihilate that subscribe button. Also, hit that post notification bell. And while you're at it, leave me comments down below. And oh yeah, by the way, welcome back. My name is Mark. Let's go. Okay, so before we get into this reaction, huge shout out to and yes, like the picture says, you are the MVP. Ayo, check it. So we are back with another reaction with my grandpa, Phil Collins, Another Day in Paradise. And yes, you heard that right. This is my grandpa. Ever since I've been reacted to him, I have officially adopted him as my grandpa because of his charisma, his soulfulness, just everything. His voice is just so immaculate. It's like such a gift from God. Like he sounds like an angel, an archangel at that, that just descended from heaven and just came to bless us with his voice. So I am so anxious to get into this Another Day in Paradise reaction. So I'm not gonna hold y'all. Let's just jump straight into this video, okay? Let's check it out. Okay, I like how this is starting off already. It's like so focused on like the earth and like space. Oh, okay. Who's on the piano? Or that could have been a keyboard too, who knows? Woo! Yeah. Ooh. Okay, what I want to quickly say is what I love about Phil Collins, and I haven't said this before about him, but I love his voice and the way that he's able to narrate a song. He sounds like a narrator, as if you're like reading a book. And then another thing is like in rap, we always talk about the technique of storytelling and the storytelling capability of being able to paint a picture. So when I listened to Phil Collins and the way he opened that song, I was able to imagine everything. He's a great he has like this presence about him where he's able to introduce a song by giving an amazing introduction and make it so visual that you picture everything he said. Like I really pictured the woman that he was talking about actually speaking, and like that was amazing. And that's a gift that you can't teach. Either you have it or you don't. Let's get back into it. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, that no. Ooh. Oh wow. And I love that. I love how he was able to sit there and do that and make my mind think, because I really thought this was going to be like a real like up-tempo song, and it was going to be something about like really like paradise, like Hawaii or like sandy beaches and picturesque views, like, and the way that, and for him to be able to sing like that and talking about paradise, it almost seems like he's speaking, and just by looking at the video and the pictures, that he's basically speaking about living in, like, I don't want to say destitute in a way, but, or I don't want to say poverty neither, but just by looking at the images, you could tell that it's not somewhere that's that you would want to be. It's something that you're trying to get out of. So it's almost like a catch-22 almost of what he's sitting there saying. Like, yeah, it's just another day in paradise. Basically, our reality almost, if that makes sense. And I'm hoping I'm following this right. I don't know if I am, but let me take that back a little bit since I stopped it right in the middle of him playing the keyboard. Oh, he wasn't playing the keyboard. Well, the keyboard was playing, but he was playing the guitar. Excuse me. Okay. Ooh, the imagery. Ooh, come on, Phil. Oh, and I love he's showing pictures of the White House. Oh. Yeah, so it was about homelessness. So I actually was speaking about it right. Oh, come on. I love his voice. Ooh. Ooh, I love his runs. Ooh. And another thing that I love about Phil Collins is the connection that he makes to his music. Like, he's so emotional and so passionate in what he's saying. Like, I almost feel like he separates himself from as an artist, if that can make sense. Like, I feel like he steps out of his artist and musician body and embodies the story of the people that he's talking about, if that makes sense. Like, in this, he's speaking about being homeless in America. Like, I really feel like he stepped outside of himself and basically became like one of the homeless people, basically speaking about his life and just growing, like living and having to fight every day for like what your next meal is going to be. If you're going to survive, are you going to have to be forced to live like in these conditions forever? And I know for me personally, being somebody who used to be homeless before I went into foster care when I was with my biological mother and living on the streets and having to eat out of garbage, like I can really relate. And it's just like so crazy, like the connection and the correlation that I'm making to his music. Like, I just love how passionate he is, because he's able to step outside himself and really connect to the lyrics and make them more tangible for the listener and make them more believable. And he may have never experienced any of this, but you would never sit there and guess that, because of the sense of vulnerability that he allows himself to be. Well, allow himself to be vulnerable in these certain states to make the connection to the lyrics, to give the raw emotion that it's supposed to have. But let's get back into it. Hey, I love the way he leveled up at that at the end. Yes. Woo. Woo. I thought he did a phenomenal job with that song. I really do. I love that. I love that. He did that. Okay, so let's quickly talk about Another Day in Paradise by Phil Collins. What I'm going to say is I'm not going to rate this because I thought he did an absolutely phenomenal job. I love the message of this song, especially him using the metaphoric phrase of sitting there speaking about living in paradise and saying that it's only another day for you and me in paradise. Basically saying that this is their reality. This is their way of living. Instead of like where it's a different world out there as opposed to spending money, getting cars, and just having access to all of these amenities and luxuries. He's speaking for the homeless and saying like, yo, this is our paradise. This is just another day for us in paradise. This is what our reality is. This is what we have to live. This isn't smoke and mirrors. It's not a facade. This is real life. And I love that he basically incorporated that and used that metaphoric phrase because, like I said, when I came into this song, I really thought it was going to be like an upbeat, like up-tempo type of song. But then as I was listening to it and then actually really paying attention because I was getting so lost almost in translation and not even paying attention to the video, I was able to piece it together. And when I was reading the billboards, I'm like, oh yeah, okay, so this is about homelessness and just being homeless in America and just speaking their truth. Basically, I thought he did a real phenomenal job with that, and he did it excellently and eloquently, and he did it in such a beautiful, magnificent way. I'm like just so in awe of Phil Collins because of the masculine energy he possesses and the charisma he possesses, but then also at the same time giving you that vulnerable, softer side to make a real genuine connection to what he's singing about. Like you can feel everything he says. Like you could sit there and be vegan, but he could sit there and read you the nutrition facts off of a pack of hamburger or some pork chops, and you would sit there and risk it all. Like I don't know about you, but I know I would if I was vegan, because that's just how damn good he is. Like he just gets it, he kills it, he just knows music and artistry, and I thought he did a phenomenal and beautiful job. That was amazing. So let me know what you thought of with Phil Collins with Another Day in Paradise in the comments below. And with that being said, please remember to be safe out there. Remember to stay awesome, be awesome, because you guys are all awesome. This is your boy Mark, and I'm signing off. Deuces. Peace.